Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Juan. I'm a yarn addict, hence the name Juan the Yarn Addict, and I want to thank each and every one of you guys for stopping by to check out my video today. This is a yarn and crochet channel where we talk about all things yarn and all things crochet, so if that interests you, please sit back and watch this video because today, my friends, I have a yarn acquisition as well as some happy mail to share with you. So before we get into any of that, I need to tell you guys what I'm wearing. So this is an infinity scarf that I made a few months back when the weather was a lot cooler than it is right now. I understand that it's June and it's about 90 something degrees outside and I have no air conditioning going on right now in the studio. So it is extremely hot. So for the sake of Pride Month, I'm going to wear this as long as I possibly can. But when it gets too hot, it's coming off. I'm going to keep it on as long as I can because I love the colors. This here was made with Big Twist Living. And the colorway is Inclusivity, and it is 100% anti-peeling acrylic. It's 199 yards, 3.85 ounces, 182 meters at 110 grams. Now, they suggest a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. I hooked up to a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, and I didn't make it very wide, but this entire thing was made with just one skein. It's super nice. And so the nice thing about this is it's drapey because I used a bigger hook. So again, I'm going to wear it as long as I possibly can for this video. If it gets too hot, it's coming off. But I really, really like wearing this. So anyway, I bought a whole bunch of this. I showed this on another video. And so I'm finding different ways to use this. So I have a top planned. I have another scarf planned. I'm not making it anytime soon, but it's in the books, friends. I do plan on making things with this yarn, so stay tuned. I can't wait to work with this. And I don't think I'm going to stick with the recommended hook size because I actually like hooking up with this yarn for some reason. And it's not just the Inclusivity colorway, all of the colorways. I just prefer to use a bigger hook with this. I don't know, I just like it. So anyway, let's get into the yarn acquisitions. So let's see. I went to Michael's today after work and they have a clearance section. So Karen Skinny Cakes are on clearance, as well as the coconut cakes, as well as the hues. I mean, there's a bunch of things that are on clearance right now, the carousel yarns. So anyway, I decided to just cherry pick things that I really haven't tried before. And so this is one of the things. So Karen Skinny Cakes. Now I purchased Skinny Cakes before, but I've never used it. It's sitting in the bin down there. So I was tempted to not pick up any more, but look at this color. Look at the colorway. It's all the things. And then I read the name. It's called Banana. I mean, banana, right? So this particular cake, I'm going to do a one for you and a one for me. I'm going to give you that to look at. So this here is a light 3-weight yarn. They suggest a 4 millimeter crochet hook, otherwise known as a US letter G. It is 8.8 ounces at 250 grams. It's 795 yards at 727 meters. It is machine washable and dryable. And with that yardage and this colorway, I said, you know what? I can make a throw with it, like a spring/summertime throw. The colors are very fitting for the time of year, so I said, you know what? I'm going to do that. So I wound up getting 4 of these. Now, original price, as you can see there, it's $12.99. It's $14.99 Canadian. But today, I purchased each of these cakes for $5. There's the clearance tag. So $20 for 4 of these, which is a deal and a steal, my friends. I may even go back to get more. We'll see. I don't want to grab more than I can handle, but then again, I can handle quite a bit, so we'll see. Anyway, next thing I have here, I'm just reaching over here, are these cakes. These are Mandala Bonus Bundle cakes. Look at that. I mean, now I recently purchased 2 of these. I can't remember exactly when, but I purchased them at Joann's. So I said to myself, okay, well, if I'm going to make anything substantial with these cakes, I'm going to need more than just 2. So I went ahead and got 2 more. So after Michael's, I went to Joann's, picked up 2 more. Original price, believe it or not, is $16.99 for one of these cakes. So I used a coupon for one, and then the other one I got 20% off. So yeah, I did not purchase this for $16.99 a cake. I actually wouldn't. I would change my mind before buying these for full price. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so is that all? Yes, so that is it for the yarn acquisition before coming to this video today. But I do have some Happy Mail here. Let me just rearrange the boxes and things, and then we'll get started on the Happy Mail. I'll be right back. Okay, friends, so I am back, and we're going to jump right into this Happy Mail. So this first piece of Happy Mail comes to me from my friend Penn. She reached out to me recently and said, hey, Juan, I'm going to be sending you some Happy Mail. Is it okay if it's just us when you first open it? And I said, sure, no problem. And so that moment happened yesterday. And during that conversation, I said, would it be okay if I showed the Happy Mail on today's video? And she said, absolutely. So here it is. It's a canvas, and it says, Juan, never forget the difference you make. It's so powerful. It's understated, but so powerful, those words. Because sometimes I forget. I'm just in the grind, and I'm just doing all the things, but not realizing the difference that I am making. So this is so good. So I'm definitely going to hang this somewhere where I can constantly just look up and remind myself that what I'm doing is making a difference. So yeah, thank you so much, Penn. I really, really love this. So yeah, there's that. Now this next piece of Happy Mail is right here. And I pre-opened all of the boxes just to save us some time. So in this box is a card. It says Juan. And on the front it says life. Adventures guaranteed, instructions not included. I love that. And so on the inside, handwritten note, it says, Dear Juan, thought you might enjoy some good Texas coffee. Yes, for sure. Also included a vintage Women's Day with some great patterns, not to mention some interesting ads. LOL. I can't wait to see it. Thank you for the great content, your friend Janice. P.S. You can say my name. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside the box. Let me put that there. Okay. Right off the bat. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at this. Women's Day, and it says February 1976. And look at what she has on. Wow. That's so good. Very vintage for sure. And it looks like it's granny squares, mattress stitched together. If you look closely, I don't know if it's going to pick it up, but they're granny squares. Interesting. Love that. And oh wow, oh my goodness, look at this. How awesome is that pattern? Now I can tell you right now that this is knit and crochet. So a lot of these pieces in the circles are knit. There are some that are crochet. Where they meet, it looks like it's crochet, but these solid pieces are knit. I bet you that I can figure out a way to make this all crochet, for sure. It's going to take time, so we'll see. And look at this. This is cool. She looks so comfy, but those colors, right? So good. The contrast. Okay, so I will definitely dig into this and look at all the things. Look at the ads. It's so good. Yeah, I'm in for a good laugh. Wow. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely going to look into this Women's Day magazine from 1976. 3 years before I was born. Love that. Okay, I'm going to sit that in front of Al the alpaca and the No Drama Llama and Raphael, the Sun Bunny. And on the inside here we have some cafe au lait coffees. So there's two different kinds here. We have a Texas pecan or pecan, depending on where you live. It's pronounced two different ways. Texas pecan is how I say it. And here we have cinnamon hazelnut. I'm going to tell you right now, friends, this is the one that I'm going to try first because I love cinnamon and I love hazelnut. I mean, yes, this is 100% going in first. Yep, love that. And then we have some HEB nacho cheese. Love that. It's been a while since I've had this, but I will try one just for the sake of trying it. One chip didn't hurt anyone. So yeah, this is what the Happy Meal was. Thank you so much, Janice, for this wonderful Happy Meal. This here, the star of the show. I love this. And the coffee, a close second. I may throw it in the coffee pot tonight just to play around with the flavors and see what it tastes like. Super excited. And then, of course, the Doritos or the HEB nacho cheese. I have to give that a taste as well. So, thank you, Janice, for the Happy Meal. I love it. Okay. So, this next piece of Happy Meal is right here. Again, I pre-opened all the boxes just to save us a little bit of time. Here we go. And inside is a card. And let me just open that up. It says, "Hello, sunshine." I love that for me. And for you and for us. Okay, let me read this. It says, "Juan, I'm sorry that it took so long to get this to you. I bought this 24 years ago when I was going to teach myself to knit. I didn't get far with that, but I could never get rid of this yarn. There is a price tag on one hank that says I paid $6 a hank. Wow. I must have been crazy, LOL. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. Maybe you'll be able to do something with it. I love watching you with your mom. You look at her with such love and patience, exactly how a loving son should look at his mother. Even though we really don't know each other, you are a bright spot in my day. You have been blessed with the ability to bring joy to other people. Please don't allow others to change that. Bless you, and tell Mama Wilma hello. Kendall." Thank you so much for this card, Kendall. These kinds of cards really uplift me in moments where I need it. And so what I do is I take these cards and I sit them in a pile. So when I'm not feeling my best emotionally, I will pull them out and I will start reading them. And it would help remind me of all the things, you know, the reasons and yeah. So thank you so much for this. I'm going to add it to the pile right there. Okay, and let's jump into the box. So, let me just flip the lid. And we have purple tissue paper, friends. We love purple tissue paper. Look at it. It's raining tissue paper. Purple. I love it. Okay. Let me sit that over there. Look at this yarn. Guys, look at this yarn. I have to open this up and look at it right now. Are you kidding me? This is so good. This is so good. This here is Ironstone Yarns, Las Vegas, New Mexico. She mentioned having purchased this 20-something years ago. I think she said 24 years ago. I can't remember. But look at those vibrant colors, right? So away from the light, it's giving me like fuchsia. But in the light, it's giving me more pink, right? And then, of course, you have like the aquas, the blues, the yellows, the greens. It's very colorful. So what are the specs on this, I wonder? Let's take a look. I'll do this while I look. So this is 100% acrylic. It's 165 yards a hank. It's a 2-ounce hank, and it says machine wash or dry clean. So that's cool. And they are suggesting, what is the suggestion for the hook? It doesn't really say. It doesn't really say. That's okay. So to me, based on what I'm seeing here, it's definitely not a 3. So it could be fingering weight. It could be fingering weight. I want to say a 1 or a 2. I'm leaning more towards a 2. And just, on first impressions, based on how I crochet and how, I would knit this up, I think I would run 2 of these together. Just because I like to have meat on my hook and not such thin situations here. Yeah, I would run two of these together and just let the colors marl however they fell. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be doing. And there's all the things in here. Now, I have a confession. So I have been on this kick with making tops, off camera, of course. And so every time I see a new to me yarn, I think to myself, can I make a top with that? I'm like, what kind of top can I make with that yarn? I've never seen that before. And so there are all the things in this bag. She's got tons of the things. Yeah, this is fingering weight. There's tons of things wrapped up like this, and then they're hanged up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 like this and run them together and make a top with it. How awesome would that be? Maybe a sedge stitch, if it's crochet, of course. Yeah, I just love the colors in this. And the way, the color changes are not as abrupt as I thought. It literally fades from one color to another to another. It's a fast color change, but it's so good. So good. Okay, so there is that. Yeah, there's a lot of yarn in here. With the weight of it all, yeah, it's good. Oh, look at this. Reader's Digest Knitter's Handbook. So I'm going to add this, of course, to my collection because I feel like there's always something that you can learn from every resource. So, yeah, this is awesome. At first glance, it's showing all the things. Edge to edge. I'm sure it's got increases and decreases. Circular shapes, pleats. Oh yeah, this is great information here. For sure. Yep. Raised patterns. Oh yeah. Cross cables. This is so good. I can't wait to dig into this. So I spend a lot of time during commercials when I'm in the squirrel's nest. I'll pick up one of these resource materials and use post-it notes. I'll write notes on the post-it notes and refer back to them later on as I, play around with the yarns and the needles and things. So I am definitely interested in digging into this a lot further. So thank you so much, Kendall, for that. Oh, and look at this. Crinkle alert. There's a note on this that says, I thought you might be able to use these. I had a lot and never use them anymore. So what are they? Organza bags. How fun is that? There's lots of, look at this. This is perfect because, let me tell you why. So I am collecting the birthstone hanks from Thryss over at Thryss and Stitches. So I have a project that I'm planning and it's going to require having all of the colors. And so for now, I'm collecting all of the hanks for the entire year. And so it would be nice to have these, well now I do, once I receive them in the mail, I'll show them, and then of course I'll put them in here, and then I'll pin like a label on here, and I'll have everything nice and neat in order, so when I go back to them, I won't have to worry about where month this is or where month that is. So this is cool. Thank you so much, Kendall. Oh, and look at this. Bubble mailers. in purple. Now, immediate reaction, I can use this for giveaways. I can use these to mail prizes and things to viewers, which is great because it's purple. It's my signature color. In my head, it's my own signature color. It's good for me. So anyway, yeah, I will definitely use these. Maybe patterns. I can mail patterns out. Maybe I can go ahead and, I don't know, ideas. Okay, so I will mull over some possibilities for what I would use those envelopes for, but definite possibility would be for replay giveaways and things. So thank you so much, Kendall, for this Happy Mail. I love every bit of it. This yarn is amazing, and I can't wait to play with it and show you what I make. So that's cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I have one piece of Happy Mail left. Can't wait to show you this because I cracked it open and yeah. Okay, look at this. But first, hold on one second. Let's get to the card. So it says Juancito on it, and this comes to me from Brenda from BYC Crochet. She's a channel here on the YouTube streets. I'm going to link her channel in the show notes. Please check her out. I'm new to her channel. I've only been a subscriber now for a few months, and I love her content, and I love how she talks about the things, and yeah, she's just fun to watch. So she sends me Happy Mail, and look at this card. I mean, I love it. It's so good. So the card says, Juancito, enjoy this custom-made blocking board. I have also included a couple of cakes of the Havana yarn no longer sold. Your yarny friend Brenda, BYC Crochet. And at the top here, it says, just do you and all the things. Peace and love. So I love this note. Thank you so much, Brenda. So I'm going to go ahead and put this card right in here like that. Set that over there. Let me show you this. I've already seen it, so the surprise factor's gone, but the excitement is still here. Look at this. Is that not the best thing you've seen all day today? I mean, for me it is. I love it. All the things are the best things I've seen all day. Yeah. All the things. So let me do a one for you and a one for me. I mean, because why not? I'm going to show you. Which one should I show you? Let's show you this one. Okay, so this here is Mayflower yarns. This is Havana, premium quality. It's 55 cotton, 45 acrylic, and they suggest a 3.5 to a 4 millimeter crochet hook. It's 250 grams, approximately 800 meters, and the color is 08, and it says manufactured from Mayflower, Denmark. So there is that. This is a new to me yarn. I'm not familiar with this. I'm not really sure where this comes from, but I'm assuming that this is either a 2-weight or a 1-weight yarn. It's very thin, but it is so nice that we get to use it twice. I may take both of these and run them together, and maybe it will be a 3. Yeah, I think this is a 2-weight yarn. Yeah, it doesn't have a classification on here, but I'm going to safely assume that this here is a 2-weight yarn. Yep, so we're going to run these together. It's going to be great. So I'm going to set those right there, right in front of Al, the alpaca, and the No Drama Llama, and Raphael, the Sun Bunny. Okay, so look at this. She sends me a blocking board, okay? But look at the blocking board. So I don't know if you can see that. It's a granny square on here, right? But it's not just any old granny square. This granny square is the granny square that I crochet. So, some things. There are no chains in between the clusters because I don't chain in between the clusters. And then also too, if you see, the 3 chains going up are part of the cluster. That's exactly how I do it. This is so good. And also too, I mean, it's numbered. It's got the numbers. I don't know how well it's going to pick it up, but there's a 1 there. There's a 2, a 3, and a 4. It's so good. And then it says here, Juan, the Yarn Addict Square. All the things. There, I'll tilt it so you can see it. It's so good. And then on the back, it's got BYC crochet. And then we have some pins. Of course with, you know, the business card. So that is cool. Love that. Let's see. Let's see. This is her business card, BYC crochet. And again, I'm going to link her channel in the show notes for you guys to see. Okay? So, my friends, that wraps up this Happy Mail video and little yarn acquisition. I mean, it was literally all the things. Wow. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. Consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. I'd love to have you. And then also turn on those notifications to stay updated with everything regarding me and my channel. I go live every Sunday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with my mother. I bring her onto the channel. We hang out. We have a good time. And yeah, so I look forward to seeing you there if you're interested. And that is all for this video, my friends. And until the next one, take care. Bye.